Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because I finally got my order from Lunar Beauty. I have the cute little thingy right here that shows you what the collection was. I only got the what are they called? One of the oils and the palette just to try it out because I've never tried his eyeshadow formula and I'm super excited. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start eyes first maybe? I don't know. I don't know how this oil is going to act on top of lips, so I'm going to go ahead and put the oil on, and then later when I go to do my lips, I'll probably like wipe it off a little bit, do a lip liner, and then put it on top and see how it works together. The lip oil that I got is named Kiss Me. This is what the unicarton looks like. Peep the new nails. Aren't they so fucking cute? The unicarton, stunning, gorgeous. I got the one that I think has like a pinky, yeah, it's got like a pinky tint to it. And it's supposed to smell like watermelon, so I'm super excited about that. This is the packaging of the lip oil. Super cute. What are you doing, silly boy? Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and apply it now so we can get some hydration going. Ooh. That's what the doe foot looks like. Let me put it right there. There you go. Smells just like watermelon candy. Sir, stop what you're doing. Feels super good. It feels a little thicker, like you can tell it's definitely there. Okay, close. There we go. You can definitely tell it's there, but it feels very comfortable on the lips. I'm definitely looking forward to all the hydrations. Give me all the hydrations. My lips are always dry. Okay, the lip oils, they retail for $18 each. That's why I just wanted to get one to try it out, especially because they are very, very sheer. Like, you can't even tell that there's like a color there, at least on my lips. So I didn't really want to pick up all three. They do each have different scents though, so pick whichever scent you feel like would be delicious to you. If scents do bother you, it's not very strong while it's on. It's not very strong. It's not something that it's like hurting my head or giving me a headache or anything. But I'm also not sensitive to smells. Luca has his toy in his mouth and he's like flinging it around going crazy, so you'll probably hear that in the background. Now, the exciting part, the part that I'm most excited for, I didn't get the blush palette because I already have one of his blush palettes and it works beautifully for my skin tone. But this is the unicarton for the palette. It's absolutely stunning. Packaging, 10 out of 10 so far. Freaking amazing. It did take a little longer to ship, which watching the video, their podcast full coverage, watching the video from their Coachella, talking about Coachella, he did mention that they were supposed to get the lip oil shipment on, sir, stop it. They were supposed to get the lip oil shipment on Thursday and then the launch was Friday, but then there was like a big old mishap of it not showing up until midway through the next week, so that's why it took I think roughly a week and a half to get to me, which honestly wasn't that bad. This is what the palette looks like. The moon is like raised up. Like, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's like raised up and it's like holographic. It's super pretty. Pull out the little plastic slip because I will drop it. And this is what the inside of the palette looks like. Super pretty. It's actually showing up, I would say that's true to color. But like this, my light kind of like washes it out a little bit. But it's freaking stunning. I'm so excited. I'm like outrageously excited. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to fill in my brows and prime my eyes, zoom in, and then we'll get kick-started with the eyeshadow. Okay, so I filled in my brows and primed my eyes. I just used my P. Louise eye base. I did not set it, so we're going to give that a go. I don't remember if I mentioned this yet or not, but I'm doing my eyes first because I've never tried his formula before, and I don't know what the fallout situation is. Okay, so what do we want to do first? I think I'm going to start... Do we want to go pinky? I think I'm going to start with Cherry Blossom right here. And I'm going to just be using a M441. Freaking stop. I'm just going to be using a M441 to dip into that. And because my base is wet, I do start with the packing motion. Just so I don't like rip up my base. That's just my perfect, or not perfect, my preferred method. You do you though. I am getting a little bit of kickback in the pan, but honestly that doesn't bother me. I don't really care, but I know it bothers some people. So I'm taking this all in my crease down into this corner right here, and I'm going to take it up into the front of my brow a little bit. Still just keeping with those patting motions. I'll eventually start going in and blending. It's a nice wash of pink. I hope it's picking up on camera. You guys can see there about how much kickback I had. It's not a lot, to be honest with you. Now I'm going to go in with, there we go, apricot. Just because it looks like it still has that like pinky hue. Kind of going with the theme there. Because this is darker, we're going to try to work a little bit lower. Ooh, that's stunning. I know to like normal people this probably just looks like your average like neutrals palette or whatever, but oh, this is so nice. They're very buttery, they're blending effortlessly, to be honest with you. And I'm not seeing any fallout on my face just yet. So I honestly could have done my base first. Wow. Oh, I'm so shocked. I really should have tried his eyeshadows way sooner, to be honest with you. Because like I have one of his liquid lipsticks and I have a lip gloss from him. And the blush palette. They all work beautifully. Most of the time you can make any eyeshadow palette work and do whatever you need it to. Most of the time. But when it's hard to explain. When eyeshadow works this well, it makes it so much more of a joy to do makeup. Okay, I'm going to dip the tip of my brush into Sakura. It's the darkest one on the top shade, or on the top row. I'm going to start placing this down here. trying to be weary of where I place it because I don't want like it to take over the whole eye, you know. And I'm just going to take a dash of Cherry Blossom, the lightest color that we used, and I'm going to kiss the edges. Okay, so I'm going to take a flat brush with my P. Louise base, and I'm going to cut my crease. Use my finger to pat out the edge over here, just a little bit. Okay, good enough on the cut crease part. Okay, I think I'm going to end up using Sam on my lid. I'm going to do a boop boop in there. Oh, look at that. That's so freaking pretty. But my issue is with these nails. I don't think I can get up in there with that finger, so I'm going to use a little cat paw brush. And we're just going to try our best with this. And we're going to pat it in on the wet base. Oh my goodness. I hope you can see that because it's like stunning. So pretty. This is one of those eyeshadows that are just so pretty that it pisses you off. You know what I mean? Like, if you get it, you get it, you know? Okay, so what I think I'm going to do next is I'm going to take So Icy, which is this shade, the very lightest shimmer, and I'm going to attempt to put it in my inner corner. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap in a little bit more of Sakura, the darkest shade that we used. And I'm going to tap that over the edge right here on both sides. And we'll blend it out in a second. And a little bit of apricot to blend it. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my base and clean up if needed. I don't honestly see anything, but just in case. And I'll be right back so we can finish off the eyes. Okay, so we got the face on. I just used the Plump Right Back primer. I used the Feel Good Skin. I used the Blush Hour blush. And think that's everything, other than of course like my concealer, my Hourglass concealer. Highlight down the nose is Jaclyn Cosmetics, and I used my Jaclyn Cosmetics bronzer. Now let's finish up the under eye. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take Cherry Blossom, the lightest shade that we used, and we're going to start running that under. I am using the same big fluffy brush just because it is a lighter shade and I don't really care to have it nice, big, and diffused. It is going to look lighter though down here because I do have setting powder down there that I forgot to dust off, so we're just going to charge along and pretend that did not happen. I'm going to take a little teeny M456 and I'm going to dip into Apricot and do the same thing. I really can't get over this palette, you guys. If you can afford it, I definitely recommend getting it. Of course, unless you already have all these shades, or you feel like you already have all these shades and you don't need it. I would say I have a good bit of these shades, but there are some that are unique, in my opinion. I always end up getting one eye darker than the other somehow. And I have to like keep going back and forth and tweak them. Then I'm just going to take Cherry Blossom. I'm just going to take Cherry Blossom again and just blend out this outer winged portion of my eyeshadow. Not that it really needed it, it's just I'm a psychopath when it comes to blending my eyeshadow. I always feel like I'm never done blending. We're going to leave it at that. I'm going to grab my blush palette that I have from him. Let's not knock everything over. And I already have that liquid blush down, so I'm probably just going to use Soleil as a topper. It's the, this one, no, there we go. That one, like the metallic, almost like a blush topper because it's got like a built-in highlighter with it. Kind of drag it into the eyeshadow look a little bit. Okay, what can we do for lips? Because I would say the oil like synced in very, very well. Let's see, what lip should we do with this? This is very, very pinky. Does that go? I mean, not really. Ooh, I think that one's a winner. This is the ColourPop X Karen in Curvy. Because we're kind of pinky, I'm going to take the Jaclyn Cosmetics in Oh Hi liquid lipstick and I'm going to put it in the center. And then I'm going to pop the gloss, or not gloss, the oil in the center. Just like that. Because it is a lip oil though, it is going to like disturb my base that I have on, as in like my liquid lipstick, but I genuinely don't care. I just like to feel hydrated. I can't stand something super matte on my lips. But yeah, I'm going to finish up with like liner, lashes, all that jazz, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so my battery's dying real quick. Hopefully I can get the outro. This is the finished eye look and the finished lip and everything. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend, especially if you have the spare money to do so. It turned out freaking amazing, blended amazing, hardly any fallout. The lip oil is so nourishing that I absolutely love it. But don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on the bell so that way you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Bye.